Cambridge will be the first to push off, and there is their bowman, Roger Taylor, an under-23 international, and by 2 months their youngest oarsman, hugely determined to prove his point this year, having been so close to moving up, as were many from the Goldie boat last year. And wanting to prove a point to no one more than the man in front of him, Will Mason, last year's stroke, and Mr. Cool, now the number 2. He's had to learn to follow the rhythm this time, and his colleagues have had to learn to live with his newfound ability on the harmonica. In front of Mason this time is Sinclair Gore, who rode at 7 behind him last year when he was certainly the find of CUBC. He's Cambridge heaviest number 3 ever, and the British ergometer champion, and he's about to trial for the national squad in a pair with the Olympian who will row for Cambridge at number 4. There, with his blade, coming into the 4-seat is Richard Phelps, whose enthusiasm for the Cambridge cause, building on last year, has been huge, both on the water and off the water. Number 5, John Bernstein, the first lightweight president for many years to have to live with the tag of favourites right from the start of the 6 months preparation. He survived the dubious honour, his words about being favourites, and won a personal battle for his seat with dignity. Matt Parrish will be the next aboard, arriving via the University of London, having first tried to go to Oxford, where his father was up at Trinity. Matt Parrish stroked the British 8, which finished 6th in last year's World Championships. In front of him will be the Stern pair, who in the German 8 won that world title. A gold medalist and a silver medalist here, Peter Holzenbein from the Olympic Games, where in the Coxless pairs he finished behind Pinsent and Redgrave. His German colleague, Thorsten Streppelhoff, man who's built a life around rowing ever since his father started a club in Dawston and found a role for his 14-year-old son as a cox. May have slightly regretted it on the first occasion when he tried to cut the corner on a bridge and was involved in quite a crash. Martin Haycock had a real battle for his seat. Indeed, this is the one which has caused most changes of mind and hard luck stories, notably to Russell Slatford, who was deselected following a clash in a trial race against Molesey. Well, like Cambridge, Oxford have 2 school chums as their bow pair. First in is Harry Macmillan, who after 2 successful years of college rowing really got the feel for a blue in a spirited Isis boat at Henley last summer. His uncle rowed in the winning Cambridge boat of 1953, and his father rowed for Goldie. Enjoyed success with him in the Princess Elizabeth Cup at Henley. Christian Mayner, and like Macmillan, he competed also at World Junior level. 3 is Joe Michaels, the old man of the party, back for a 4th and definitely last go, and admitted disciplinarian president in 1992. His reputation for speaking his mind was given much publicity in the change of pecking order among the Oxford coaches. Andrew Gordon-Brown at 4 wins the blue, which slipped from his grasp a year ago when he took time off to be a best man at a wedding in South Africa. The groom, now a doctor in Warwickshire, will be among many delighted as an Olympic oarsman. He was in the South African 8, and a very amiable character has taken his 2nd chance. And at 5, Robert Clegg, promoted from Isis when Adam Pearson withdrew 2 weeks ago with a viral infection. His record includes a gold at World Under-23 level, his pedigree, an Australian great-uncle who won for Cambridge, and a father who has had 2 victories for Oxford, the 2nd as president, and who is the organizer of the race. Duncan Clegg are the Norwegian Logan brothers. Sverker is the tallest, heaviest and youngest oarsman in the race. And the stroke of the pair, which was placed 7th in the last Olympics and indeed last year's World Championships. He's the undergraduate. The graduate, Logan, snorer, into his seat, a man with an impressive educational CV. But as a help to his rowing application, the coaches pinned up the gold medal quote from the Winter Olympics in Lillehammer: Norwegians wake up in winter. Is the versatile president, stroke, Kingsley Poole, who mixes painting and caricatures with a degree in physiological studies. He leads his 3rd blue boat, and again for him his last. He once rowed for Isis with a determined smile. In his boat at the helm, Elizabeth Chick, the winning cox of 1992. And watching last year's defeat during her year out as a linguist provided the initial motivation for a return in her finals year.